Hi, I'm Maddie and my partner is Alexandra, and we will be arguing that number one, the legalization of marijuana will actually hurt the economy within the United States by increasing social costs, not having an impact on taxes, and increasing traffic deaths as well as prison rates. And two, marijuana has the same effects as alcohol and most drugs, and medical marijuana worsens health and causes mental and physical deficits. And three, the legalization of marijuana will cause it to be more of a gateway drug. So my affirmative states that legal marijuana puts a financial burden on the United States, keeping it illegal through prison costs and untaxed revenue. And he states how many marijuana arrests there are, plus how much money is being wasted based on these arrests. But he ignores how much money it will cost if marijuana is legalized based on the social costs. David G. Evans, a contributor to the U.S. News, states that the costs from health and mental wellness problems, accidents, and damage to economic productivity will far outstrip any tax obtained. And my affirmative also states how many number of arrests there are due to marijuana, and claims that the legalization will also help decrease arrests and help with tax. But the Colorado Department of Public Safety stated that the arrest of Black and Latino youth for marijuana possession has increased from 58% and 29% after legalization, which shows that that legalization is actually making the matter worse. And tax-wise, new FBI data has shown that there was 659,000 marijuana arrests in 2017 compared to 653,000 in 2016. And reports have showed that in fiscal 2016, marijuana tax revenue was 156 million, and the total tax revenue for Colorado was overall 13 billion, which makes marijuana only 1.18%. My partner also argues that marijuana can help with epilepsy and different types of diseases and helps cure symptoms. But it actually can have negative impacts on your mental and physical health. MD Laura J. Martin stated that marijuana can cause lung problems such as chronic cough and trouble breathing, intense nausea and vomiting, faster heart rate, which may actually increase your risk for heart attacks and mental health disorders such as depression, anxiety, and psychosis. And medical marijuana is also it's not completely shown to help cancer. So it doesn't cure cancer, and he didn't say it cured cancer, but he said that it helps alleviate some of the symptoms. But scientific researchers stated that smoking or consuming pot would never produce a blood THC level high enough to kill breast cancer or help cure it without causing harm to other cells in the body. And Dana, she's a mother of a 13-year-old son with petit mal seizures. She gave her son medical marijuana pills because she believed that it would help cut down his amount of seizures. But she stated that we saw absolutely nothing positive or negative, just as if we were giving him a vitamin. It was definitely a letdown that we weren't seeing the effects that other people said they had seen early on. We had high hopes and nothing was happening. So legalizing marijuana, it will not lessen the fact that it will not shoot for more cures for all these diseases or anything, because overall marijuana it's not meant to cure anything, and legalizing it and making the medicine part go up will not have a significant effect. And my affirmative states that marijuana will not lead to harder drug use, but studies have shown that marijuana will lead to heroin and harder drugs. Studies have shown that most people who develop severe problems with drugs such as cocaine, meth, and heroin had early experiences with marijuana before trying these other drugs. The argument goes that if they had not taken marijuana in the first place, they would have not been lured into a false sense of security around drug use, and so we would never have progressed to other more harmful substances. So legalizing marijuana will not have a significance on tax, prison rates, arrests. It can worsen it, and it will not help cure different forms of diseases. These studies show that it can actually make them worse or have no effect at all.